Hello, everybody. My name is Destiny, and we're back with Minecraft. Sorry for not uploading yesterday. I needed a day off, which was an unfortunate decision for me, as I ended up having a really bad time playing Minecraft on one of my new worlds, being Attempt. But we're back for that Let's Play. So let's get into it. Sorry for the change up of intros. I just kinda go with however I'm feeling. Um, yeah, yesterday was pretty rough time trying to play. So today I was thinking of building my house, which means I'm going to need that. This, of course, because you know your boy does not survive well without a shield. So we're going to be making a house around this area. So this is definitely going to be like the walls, where the walls are, and this will be the foundation and the floor. So, with that being said, I'm going to need to chop down lots of trees. I'm also going to make an attempt to maybe actually edit this video, but yeah, I don't know why I keep opening chests. I feel like I'm lost. And so I know that's a pretty obvious statement, like, oh, you're going to try and edit this video. What does that mean? Well, I know you probably know what that means, but, like, perhaps actually, like, I don't know, speed up the process here. So instead of you guys just watching me chop trees, you'll, like, see the last block of every tree, perhaps? Alright, so here's a wandering trader. Now, this is very good, because as you can see, this iron sword right here puts in the good work. So, wait, as you can see, that's actually, okay, you know what, I will grab his melon seeds. So yeah, melon seeds. Ooh. Ooh, jungle sapling. I think that's gonna happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So you might be wondering why I decided to absolutely murder them. Well, not only is llamas, which I want to start a llama farm soon, a good source of leather, but leads. Leads will help me with making that llama farm and that sheep farm. Sheep farm especially is going to be very useful as, well, you'll see in the future. Although I'm sure if you've watched any other Minecraft YouTubers, you have probably seen why. So, I'm going to attempt to chop down trees. Let me just get rid of this. And we're gonna have to see what I decide to do in the editing. 'Cause I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this. I am very new to YouTubing. So, do give me some slack when it comes to that. I really not sure what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going with the flow. Although then again, you know, I see some comments where people are like, oh, I dislike when they don't actually show them mining for a straight hour. Which I can understand. Like, I like being able to see what they do, but I kind of like how, like, for instance, a YouTuber named Waddles does it. Where he does jump cuts and stuff like that. So any, like, unimportant slow bits he'll cut out. I'm going to attempt to do that. I know how to do that in the editing software called Olive, but the problem is for whatever reason, Olive likes to cut my audio shorts. So the first, like, 20 seconds of it will just be mute. I don't understand why. I think it's kind of silly. Okay, she's sapling. Okay, I don't have any normal saplings. But, yeah, I don't know why it does that. I'll try and plug this into Olive because Olive's very... It's a lot more simple to edit videos than Blender, because that's what I'm using currently. That's why I've had such slim editing. Like with Blender, I knew how to speed videos up, add transitions, and cutting. Like, not that cutting is super complicated in Blender. It's just Blender is not very intuitive in its design. Then again, it is mostly for 3D animating and not video editing. But video editing is an option, so with that being said, I'm not going to cut it slack for that. But yeah, that's kind of why my videos aren't very edited. That, and I always try and keep the duration of it not too terribly long, regardless. And quite literally, what you see in my videos is all you see, or is all I play, really. Also, I know I said I was going to cut the video stuff, or the video stuff. Cut the tree chopping, but I'm too busy explaining. So perhaps when I go in the mine, to get cobblestone, I'll probably cut that. Maybe leave like a small card, or I really don't know. I don't know. I'll explore. I'm recording early in the morning. Well, that's relative to when I normally am awake. I normally get out of bed at like 11, and I got out of bed like 9 something, like 9:30. So this is relatively early for me. But yeah, so I have time to play around and figure out how I want to edit this video. I'm gonna throw it in Olive first. I'll give that another attempt, and hopefully it works, I guess. Because I actually do like using Olive. Not that it has all the options for video editing. It's not the most complicated, but doing stuff like speeding up your clips and cut, like, chopping and deleting, and doing like simple effects such as blurring the screen so that you could add text on, like, it's all super simple. And that's one thing I like about Olive. Granted, yes, you need to play around with it first and delve through the menus, because if you don't know anything about video editing, you're not going to know what to look for. Which is basically what I was in. Like, that's the camp I was in. I didn't know what I was looking for, so I would have to, look up something, or just sit there and brute force search for it until I found it. But relatively, Olive's not bad. I do occasionally find out that clips, like, just won't play audio, like, for the first like 20 seconds, just no audio. I don't know why. I don't know what causes it. It's a little unfortunate because Blender is just much more complex, much more complicated. Which is quite a downside for especially me. I'm, as much as some people in real life would like to praise me for, I don't know, some level of intellect that they believe I have, I'm not that crazy smart. Okay, so next, while those trees are growing, we're going to have to get cobblestone. This is honestly the reason, another reason I don't really edit my videos down, is I talk. So, the half hour that you watch my unedited content. It's pretty unfiltered as well. Okay. How much iron do I have? Um, not a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up an area. I'm sorry, I keep looking through my chests. Oh my goodness, I have a lead now. That's right. What am I doing? I totally forgot. I have a lead, which is exactly what I needed for my boy over here, my Hans. My goodness, I totally forgot that I was literally wanting a lead and that I was afraid about not getting one because this is the right one, right? Alright, swag. Alright, cool. Cool. Sorry that was random. I totally forgot that I was trying to, you know, keep my mans. Which means I can, well, I'll wait for now. Anyway, what I said I was going to do was, God, me just flipping through chests. I guess we're going to build a sort of shack area. Where I'm going to have my, what's it called? I think 8 will be enough. And perhaps a few stairs. That's probably going to be enough. And then, actually, you know what? A few logs wouldn't hurt. Maybe like, let's think. 10. Alright, let's go figure out. A good spot to put this. Is it a spider? No, it's a horse. It's a Hans. It's a boy. Good place to put this might be... Actually, I kinda... So, you see that area over there? That might be a good spot. I just feel like it's a bit far. I think I'm gonna do it anyway. Why would I pick somewhere so far, you might ask? Well, good question. First, let's get prepared. Okay, I have the materials for the building, at least what I think will be enough. So next, sheep. You see those sheep over there? We're gonna need their wool, which means shears. Before I make those shears, let's make sure I didn't craft any. I have a few worlds, so it's a little confusing. Oh my goodness, isn't that jackpot? That's literally exactly what I needed. I have wood on me, so this bed is going to be used for basically, what I'm going to use this bed for is we're going to use this for in the cave. So now we have the bed. We have the crafting materials. Now we're going to need lighting. Look at me clutching up my my prep, I guess. Okay, so we have lighting. So let me put all this stuff on. Let me sort out my inventory. I apologize. So let's see. Our building blocks. Okay. Our bed. Always bring an axe just in case. We have my extra wood. Set up my inventory as it should be. And with the blocks that I'm going to require. Alright. Then, an extra tool up here. That just in case. And sticks are also going to be here just in case. And we're basically set up. Now, it's almost night. So, I'm just going to wait to go to bed. Yeah. Those trees are gonna get absolutely destroyed once they're grown up. Whose Hans is this? Oh, that is mine. I didn't even see the thing. Whoops. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow sometimes. All right. So we have our building blocks. We have our lighting. We have our picks. An axe just in case. We have our bed and our food. This is great. So what I'm going mining for today is, pardon me. I'm gonna have to cut this. No, probably not. What I'm going mining for today is purely just cobble, but I will be starting a mine down at Y12. How many diamonds do I have? Like, just one, right? Actually, do I even, I don't even need to save. I know I said in the last video I'm not gonna save my material. Well, I'll save that because I never used those to begin with. As for this stuff, though, okay, so I'm going to need 3 more diamonds. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to start, a mine down. I don't have any cobble. So, yeah, I'm going to start a mine down at, like, Y11, Y12. It doesn't really matter what you choose. There's lava beneath here. Interesting. So lots of sheep, lots of cows. I would love to start a farm right now, but I need to build a house. What happened in one of my other worlds that made me very, I guess, angry yesterday was I was working on my house and then I got sidetracked and started doing other stuff. And what that ended up doing was causing my um was causing me to lose a lot of levels due to deaths and other stuff that could have been avoided have I built my house and secured my cave spelunking area. So what I'm doing now is, which I should have probably brought a shovel for, but I'm going to set up my area. What this is going to help with is basically the entrance. We want a nice, solid entrance. Just gotta figure out how to get it to that level, that point. Okay, I don't know what to do. Maybe if I take this, bring it out one more, and I can do this. Shazam. That'll work. And like, actually, probably gonna get blown up from behind, but that's okay. Okay, you know what? Words of wisdom. Light it up first. Okay, so even though this cave is like a straight down and out, or in and up, or whatever you want to call it, this is still going to be a good start. So as you can see, this ain't bad. This goes right up and out, and then Shazam. Which is good, good, good. Now that I have this place mostly lit up, which actually I'm kind of feeling like it's maybe not the best lit up. Let me do that. Actually, that is kind of, well, wait. Dang. Place it there. Yeah, that works. It's not the best lit up, but okay. Actually, I don't want to put it up here. It's actually, I feel like that's kind of in the way. So what I can do here, actually, is then put one there, and then perhaps, let's see, one there and one, maybe like right here. Yeah, it's pretty good. Then this is going to get a little bit mined out. Not too much, but just a bit to help create some, I guess, dynamics. I don't know what you want to call it. Well, that didn't do what I wanted it to. You know, remember when I said bring extra wood? Well, this is why. Because now I can do that. See, I have that. Shazam! Look at that. That is beautiful. Gotta love it. So, obviously, look at that. Look at that speed and efficiency. It's just amazing. Deleting all of the blocks since forever ago. Rough. Okay, so now real quick, we just break all these torches. This will most likely get, well, probably get filled in. So, obviously, reason number one why we break this gravel, iron, and other ores. It's just good. Other reason, flint. Flint's good. We like flint. Flint make arrows, and arrows make mob go away. You know, pretty basic, you know, primitive stuff. So this is also not one of the, this is a minor reason to bring torches, is just look at the efficiency at which I can basically just wipe out this this gravel. Like, I know, you know, you're probably looking at it and you're like, okay, yeah, you a lot of some cases use it to break one block, but that's one less use that my shovel has to go through. And for those taller towers that you were seeing, that's a lot of less uses. So now we gotta figure out, what are we doing with this? Well, actually, I should keep it lit up for now. Especially back here. Back here and here need to stay lit so that mobs don't spawn. As for this iron, we're definitely going to want that. Our goal is to get a full suit of iron armor within the not too distant future. Relatively, like, by next episode would be nice. This series is probably going to be very slow because I don't really do a whole lot of editing. Now, with this, we can fill this in. Well, that was unfortunate. Man, this is where extra supplies would come in handy. Okay. So, looking at the time... Okay, it's still day. So right now, we're going to go back home and get some dirt. My plan is I want to fill in that hole and start working on, you know, shaping up that cavern. And then we're going to turn that into our mine. One of the reasons I also don't really want to do cuts is I'm not making like a guide. I'm making, it's a let's play. So I kind of want, you know, the audience, you know, anyone who's watching to, I don't know why I did that, to be here and be with me as I build and, you know, be here for the adventure. I want it to be like, you know, you guys are basically more or less with me. Don't know why I'm coughing so much. I apologize. It just happens. Some days Just a little phlegm, a little too much of it, and lots of coughing. Is that a... Oh, no, it's just a normal sheep. So I just want to build a nice entrance to the mine. I haven't really been able to get that kind of stuff. Like, nice looking mining area. I don't know. Just, I never really thought about having it. Lately I've been watching other, Let's Plays and stuff, and I've been like, man, there's a lot of stuff that they do that I could have done, and I just haven't. So this is going to be our main level right here. So, Y63. So I'm going to bring all this up. Um, Um, I think that what's gonna be nice about having this type of base is it's gonna allow me to have somewhere to stay. So look, it's night, right? That bed, if you remember, this nice base area is going to give me somewhere to sleep if it's night outside. During nighttime, mobs are split in their spawns between the caves and the caves and the surface, and so actually mining at night can be safer than mining during the day, because obviously you have more mobs, and a lot more, like by a lot more mobs spawning up top than you do down below. At least that's what I've been kinda from what I've gathered through playtime and other people's words. First I'm gonna start off by giving this like a general shape, and then I'm probably gonna round out the shape, make it look a little natural. This isn't normally my area of expertise, like, making natural looking things. But so like this is perfect right now. See that top? This can work well with rounding out this area. So I'm thinking like perhaps as first build a furnace, right? Furnace is always helpful. Then oh yeah, I should probably light this up first, just in case. Next, we're going to want to make... Is that? Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll make some cobblestone walls. What we'll do is set like one up like that. Then perhaps... Oh, actually, cobblestone walls work really nicely in caves. Like, I didn't even... this is the first time I've actually used them, but, like... Now, granted, I'm probably overindulging, but still... Yeah, right here looks like a nice spot. And then what I'd want is, like, perhaps... with this... And then, because of the dirt and stuff... Perhaps like that, and now it's like this nice like, I say cozy, but obviously if anyone's house was rough diorite stone and dirt, sure they wouldn't think of it too much as cozy, but it's this nice looking kind of design, I guess. I don't know. So now we're gonna move this. Move this. But I really don't want the walls to connect to that rough. Perhaps. Well, yeah, I guess we can just do that. As for these last 3 walls, I guess right here doesn't have too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, yeah, maybe better here. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And then, like, the rest we can keep relatively fine. Like, I feel like this is a pretty nice looking look. A lantern would probably work better for lighting. But now to perhaps start our mind. Oh, yeah, that's right. No, we're going to do the exit, I should say, or the entrance. So, obviously, I know you're probably looking at the time and like, man, this video is actually going on for a while. This is a surprise. Yeah, that tends to happen. Minecraft is one of those games where even some of the simpler things can take a long time to work on, and I've been thinking about, like, what do I want to make my video, like, how do I want to make them? So I've kind of made them more, like, listenable to as a podcast. Well, I don't want to say, like, too much like a podcast, but, like, you can listen to it and still understand. Like, you don't have to watch. That's kind of my goal. Make it so that you don't have to watch. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making an artificial, like, hilltop, which I'm actually running out of dirt. Which is actually kind of a surprise. But I'm making an artificial hilltop so that I can make a nice mine entrance that'll look natural. So now we gotta go dig up some dirt. So that'll be fun. Thankfully, this area is filled with lots of just random patches of dirt that don't look like they belong, which is great, because that means much more mining, or, yeah, mining, digging, and much easier. Like, I'm not going to feel like I'm just destroying the terrain. I mean, I still am, but regardless. Ooh, look at that. Iron and coal. That's going to be nice. I'll have to keep that in mind. Now I'm just grabbing acacia wood. I'm basically going to use wood that, like, I'm not going to build with. Like, I don't really build with acacia too often. So, oh wow, I really did just see that. Interesting. I'm on normal. I would expect there to be more. Okay. Alright, that was close. I don't know, what do you guys think? Was that close? I think that was kind of close. I don't normally play on normal mode, believe it or not. I play on easy. So I'm not used to, like, the damage numbers and the amount of mobs that tend to arrive. So I apologize if any time I'm, like, you know, fighting mobs, if it's kind of cringe how I, like, don't approach something with caution. Like the Enderman, for example. on easy mode, like, I might have died once during that encounter that last episode. But I feel like for the most part, if it was on easy mode, there would have been a much better chance I would have been able to eliminate that Enderman and get away with it much more, with a much more liberal amount of health. Or with playing more liberally. Meaning, like, freely, or, like, not worried about saving up my health or protecting myself. But instead I basically just got destroyed. And killed 2 Endermen without any Ender Pearls dropping, which is kind of rough. Okay, so I'm going to hurry back there, try and finish up that, hill. That would be nice. At least before the episode's done. That means what I would have done today was basically build up my Minecraft mine. Which would definitely be a nice thing to start. Like, a nice thing to have done before the next video. Because then spelunking is going to be much easier to do, or much more fun, enjoyable, I guess, thing to watch. Hey, I don't know. What's that? That looks much better, although I don't like that patch right there. Alright, time to go to bed. Okay, no mobs. I'm still gonna have to light this place up more. I don't want mobs. Spawn. Oh, yeah, for sure. Right here, that's a terrible spot to be unlit. That'll let mobs spawn literally, like, right in my base. I know this lighting's pretty haphazardly set around, but I guess the word would be liberally revisiting. But yeah, do I? Okay. Actually, no, it kind of works there. Okay. So I am trying to speed this along. I don't want to make this video take forever. So, relatively trying to... okay, so... First, we're definitely going to want... something like that. Something like that. Okay. Then... you know, just for consistency's sake, not that we're going to seed so much up there. Okay, so that's good. This does look nice. It's just a little too much of the same color. And so I think I'm going to have to make some changes. I was thinking about using, like, these, but it's going to look too cramped. You know? So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure what to do in that case. I'm not a very good decorative builder. So perhaps by making the inside look cleaner, It actually does add kind of a good touch. And then you do something like that. Oh yeah, see that kind of adds like this natural, and I'm already out of logs. Ain't that wild? Huh. That wasn't intended, but it's supposed to be like a support. Interesting. Well, that didn't line up at all. Like zoinks. Yeah, this is kind of nice. I know that seems like in the way, but kind of like it. Pardon me. And then like what we can do is, you know what, perhaps we should add some orange. I was thinking like this. Probably gonna want 12. But do something like that. Maybe that is a bit in the way. Then, see, and this is where it comes back to that, like, weird entrance problem I was having. You get to here, and it's like, so if I were to... Okay, and then... Oh, yeah. This is a very, like, strangely put together... that's definitely in the way. Strangely put together mine, but... I don't know, I think it's gonna have a charm, you know? At least that's my opinion. I think it's going to look very nice and have this interesting design. Look at that. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. Come on, you can't say you don't like it. If you do, you'd be lying. So next, chest. We're definitely gonna want a chest. Thankfully, doesn't, it doesn't connect. So, with that being said, I think that closes out this video. Our mine was built, and with the start of a new mine comes the start of new adventures. And so yeah, I think this definitely works well. I'm going to return to my proper base and close out the video for you guys. Although, let me take my thumbnail. Allow me to show you how I take my thumbnail. Normally it's after the video ends. But I basically do this. And then I take a screenshot. And then, yeah, I just edit it and make my silly, my super simple, silly thumbnails that I'm sure no one is actually that fond of. Although I wouldn't be surprised if I were to, upgrade my thumbnail game and make some, like, super nice looking thumbnails. I wouldn't be surprised if everyone was like, oh, go back to the old thumbnails. Because, funny, haha. My thumbnails are dorky. Um, the only other thing is, like I said earlier, anytime I'm doing this, like playing, I quite literally leave off right where my videos are. Like, I don't really do any off-screen stuff. And if I do, I'm most likely going to edit it so that you guys can at least see what I'm doing. So, like, with the trees of that idea I had, where basically I'm just, I chop down trees, but all you see is the, like, last block get broken. Something like that. My next episode is still probably going to be mining. And then the one after is going to be probably building the house. And yeah, I think that's kind of the direction I'm going to go for now. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. This has been Destiny, and you have been Ascended. Peace.